today in Waringtown with Jane from Harnett'S. Hi Jane, thank you very much for having us here today. We know that growing oilseed is a tradition within your family. Could you tell us a bit more about the history of Harnett'S and how you got started within the business?
Well, the family were the Warings that came here in 1656 and founded the linen industry. We were one of the founding members. And then when my dad inherited the farm back in the 1960s and brought rapeseed into rotation, which just means that we were growing it in crop. So in the early 2000s, this is where we started up from, and I was at university in Reading doing a degree in rural resource management, and I came back not sure what I wanted to do, and my dad had secured a grant on getting the hemp from the plant to the shop floor into a bottle, and he asked my mother and I to take it on the project, and within a couple of weeks of starting the project at Loughry College, we decided we would run with this as a business idea.
Could you tell us a bit more about the cold press process?
The press itself is like a corkscrew, and it goes round and then tapers off at the end. The seeds is pushed together and you see the oil coming out. We leave about a third of it in, and we're getting the best of the oil rather than any phosphates or nasties that you don't want.
Can you tell us why rapeseed oil is healthy for us, Jane?
Yes, rapeseed oil has a higher smoke point than your olive oil, so it means that you can cook it to higher temperatures before it starts to evaporate off. It has 10 times more omega-3s and half the amount of saturates than your olive oil.
Lastly, Jane, what does being a food producer in Northern Ireland mean to you?
And we are very lucky in Northern Ireland to have such green fields. We have the North Atlantic drift, which keeps our winters milder, even though we don't think so. We also have longer daylight hours, and that's why our grass grows so well, and that's why our oilseeds grow so well. On a world stage, we're outperforming the rest of the world, and it's just great to be in such an exciting time when there's so many new producers coming out onto the market, and we're so proud of what we produce.
Proud of your food. Brilliant. And thank you very much for having us here today, Jane. It was really exciting finding out more information about Harnett'S. Thank you.
Thank you.